Hello everyone and welcome back. Today's video is actually going to be another empties. I have accumulated pretty much this entire Lush bag of stuff, so pretty much since the middle of January, of things that are empty or makeup items I'm just throwing out that are old or I just plainly can't use or don't use. Not every makeup item, not everything that's in this bag actually goes in the garbage. So there are some things in here that I donate to other people that I don't, for makeup items I don't use. Other than that, the rest of it is just rubbish. So I'm going to go through the bag. I'm going to tell you the things that I used, the things that I loved, if I would repurchase them, if I wouldn't, and things like that. You guys know how empties videos go. I've done several of them before, and here's another one. I haven't done one in a while, so I thought I would do this one now. So, I'm going to go through this Lush bag of stuff, show you what I have. So this is actually the newest item that was in my bag. I chucked in there last night. It was the Lush Blackberry Bath Bomb. Normally I use half a bath bomb at a time, but I couldn't be bothered and I actually used the whole thing last night and it was so good. I love the Blackberry Bath Bomb. It's one of my absolute favorites. I pretty much always get one. It says, blast away your worries with the power of bergamot and frankincense. The bath bomb lifts you up while keeping your feet on the ground. It just smells really like nice, calming. It made the bathroom smell amazing. It made the water pretty much go the color of my lips right now and it was beautiful. Really hydrating, and I've had like 6 or 7 of these before, so it is a constant repurchase. I have a packet of the Kmart cleansing wipes. I'm not really going to be buying these anymore just because I prefer the Kohl's ones, but if I was desperate, I do really like these. They still keep the older packaging that I used to use, but I actually really like this packaging. I know they're all exactly the same. It doesn't matter what packaging you buy. Okay, they have ones that are scented, but they have ones that are in the old like green leopard print, but I love this packaging so much. I love this. It's so cute. Like, I don't know. It's just like Kmart has just stepped up their stuff so much lately, and I think this print is adorable. I bought a huge set of like 60 different eyelashes on Wish almost a year ago, well over a year ago now, and this set is one I have never used. I don't think I will ever use this set because these are like crisscrossed, and I knew there was going to be lashes in this set that I didn't use, and these are them. I'm just throwing these in the bin because I don't know anyone that will use these, so I'm throwing them out. I haven't actually done any videos using these before, any of this set. Any of them. I think there's like 6 of them. This is set number 5. They are all the same in this one, but I'm just not using these, so they're going out. I have a packet of the Cadbury Dairy Milk Freddo Frog heads, or Freddo faces. They're literally just the faces. The Freddo Frogs are normally the whole thing. These are just the faces. They're just plain chocolate. Cadbury chocolate is amazing. I love Freddo Frogs. They are one of my favorites, and I'm not going to lie, I sat here and ate the whole bag at once, even though servings per package was 6. I have the Schwarzkopf Extra Care Hair Repair Ultimate Repair Hair Damage Mask. This is my favorite hair mask that I've tried so far. I have another one in the shower. I really like to buy these when they are half price because sometimes I get 4 for the price of 2. I will usually only buy 2 of them just because I don't constantly always use this. I will use one jar up, like I will open one jar and use it every time I wash my hair, and then once it's empty I'll wait like 2 or 3 weeks and then open the other one. So usually by the time that happens they're back on sale again, but it's not very expensive anyway. It just makes my hair feel absolutely amazing. I think this is like the 7th or 8th tub I've had. I've got another one in the shower, and it just makes my hair feel so soft. It's really nice. It doesn't weigh my hair down. This one is more keratin based. My hair responds to keratin more than it responds to argan oil in actual like in shower products. I actually have a few stationery items, and these are the highlighters I bought from Wish well over a year ago. I was using these, or mainly this blue one, in my TAFE course last year, and they have dried up already, so that is why they are getting thrown out. I know they don't have a huge amount of ink in them, but that was besides the point because they were still 100% usable at the end of my TAFE course last year, and I hadn't used them since, so they all dried up. I have a packet of the Kohl's sensitive makeup wipes. I've put the sticker around the wrong way. These are my new favourite wipes. I have a packet in my drawer, and when I get paid tomorrow I'm picking up another one because these are amazing. They're a lot more gentle than the Kmart ones. Every single one of them is absolutely drenched and soaked in whatever liquid is that's in here, and they just work the best for me. So that is why I absolutely love these, and I will continue to buy them. They're only $2 a packet as well, so why not? I have these two headbands which I'm just throwing out because I am sick of moving them here, there and everywhere. I bought these at Kmart ages ago thinking they would be super cute for me to be able to wear like on my head, and they freaking hurt. They're metal, like aluminium metal, and they freaking hurt my head. The whatever these are called, the leaves get caught in my hair. I can't pull them off my head, they just get caught, they hurt my head, and the metal and that just hurts my head as well, so I'm throwing these out. I did have them for decoration, but I have just gotten so sick of them, so I'm throwing them out. Just don't care about them anymore. I have a Tresemme heat protectant. This is my absolute favourite heat protectant. I have one in my cupboard right now that I use. I have pretty much used this, I reckon, for nearly 4 years now, and I have tried other ones in between and I hate them. This is the only one that doesn't stick my hair really weird, because a lot of the other ones are like heat protectant and hairspray in one, and I hate that. This one is my favourite. I have a bottle of the simple kind to skin eye makeup remover. I pretty much only use liquid eye makeup removers like this when I have lashes on, or sometimes not even when I've just got lashes on, because it depends. I've actually stuck these ones probably on my lashes right now, so I will need to use this to soften the glue, or if I have like super intense eye makeup on. That's the only time I ever use this, but this is my favourite liquid eye makeup remover. It just works the best. It doesn't sting my eyes, but more importantly, it doesn't leave that intense greasy film on my skin. The Sephora one is actually cheaper than this, so I really want to buy the Sephora one because I've heard so many people raving about it, saying that it's amazing. So I will then toss up between which ones I like, but this one so far is my absolute favourite. I have this bottle of Beauty Care nail polish remover with vitamin E. This was the Kmart $2 nail polish remover, and it works really well. I'm currently using a Manicare one that I got from my chemist because I was not able to buy one at Kmart one day. They were all sold out. So I really like this. It works really well. It does its job. And I think I've gone through so many bottles of these I can't even count. I have a little packet of these tiny teddies. My mum bought me a huge box that had like all the varieties in them, and I just put the packet in here to remind myself that I used the whole box, ate the whole box of them. So yeah, not all at once. I took them with me to my classes at TAFE. I have a toothpaste. It is the Oral-B 3D White Diamond Strong. I actually no longer really like this toothpaste as much. It is now my second favourite. I have another one that has taken over as my favourite, and I will be showing you guys in my March favourites. So hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see the March favourites at the end of the month. But this was my all-time favourite toothpaste beforehand. I just love the other one, the different one I'm using. But I definitely still love it. I will 100% still repurchase it if I wanted to. I have one of my Mitchum deodorants that's empty, and in fact the one that's in my cupboard right now is practically empty as well, which shows how long this is, which shows how long I've had some of this stuff for. Although really, I go through one of these like in 2 months. But anyway, this is my favourite deodorant. They come in Shower Fresh, which is this scent, Powder Fresh, and then unscented. I prefer to buy either of the two scented ones just because I find that's a little bit better. But I really love roll-on deodorant because it is the best, it works the best. Spray deodorants are not really deodorants at all, they just mask the scent. So these work really well. The only thing I hate is this puts white marks on all of my black clothing, but I would rather have white marks on my black shirts than to be constantly sweating. This is literally the only deodorant I've tried that keeps my sweat at bay. Pretty much the rest of the stuff that's in this bag is makeup. Got 3 mascaras. Now the first one's the BYS Nylon Flex Mascara. How long has it been since I used this? Like freaking forever. I didn't realize this was like a natural, like this is waterproof. But I really like this for my lower lashes. I just threw it out because it was drying up too much because I just got sick of using it because it was waterproof. But I really like it for my lower lashes, but I'm not going to repurchase it. The next ones are my Maybelline Mega Plush and my Designer Brands lash extensions. I just threw these in here about 3 weeks ago because I've been using my e.l.f. one and the CoverGirl one I've got at the moment. Maybelline Mega Plush I will always repurchase, and the Designer Brands lash extensions I will repurchase the non-waterproof version. The brush in this is really nice for my lower lashes. Like it just seems like a very typical mascara wand, but it was really nice, made my lower lashes look really like fluffy. So I will repurchase this, just not waterproof. I actually have 3 foundations in here, which is so weird because how often do I go through a foundation? But I've got the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. There is a little bit left in this, but I have had this for about 4 years and I have figured it's time to part with it. I no longer really like this foundation as much as I used to. This is in the colour 810. I can barely find the colour 805. If I could, I would mix it in with, say, Dermacol or something to make it darker, but this does not last on my skin as well as it used to, and the colour is way too off, so sorry CoverGirl, but no longer repurchasing. And the others are 2 Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundations. One of them is my colour 110 that I use all the time. It's Porcelain. I actually did repurchase this. I have one in my shelf right now. This is probably one of, as I mentioned, one of the only affordable foundations I can just walk into the store, pick up and use. It's perfect. I love it. I wish it lasted on my skin a lot longer because it really does not last as long on me as I wish it would. I get really, really oily after about 4 hours. Yeah, I get really oily with most other foundations after about 2 hours, but that Maybelline one lasts about, okay, it lasts on me about a good 6 hours, but I start getting really oily about 4. And then I've got the colour 120, which is empty as well, and I am not repurchasing this colour because I used to use this when my self-tanner was coming off, like when I still was a bit dark, but it is way too orange for my self-tanner now. I need a like more olive tone foundation because my self-tanner is olive tone, so I'm not repurchasing this shade, but I will continue to repurchase 110. This is called Classic Ivory. This also used to be the lightest shade that they had, and then they brought out this one, so that's why I also still have both. I have 2 concealers and they are also by Maybelline that are empty. One of them is the Fit Me Concealer in 15. This is so dirty and grotty, it is disgusting. I like this concealer, it's just I pretty much only use my Focallure concealer when I'm wearing makeup because it's the only thing that freaking covers my face. So this, I have a backup in my drawer, haven't quite opened it yet. I hate opening my concealers and like just leaving them not used for ages. So there's probably stuff in this I could scrape out, but I ended up getting rid of the actual little stopper that was in there. It's actually in the tube, I dropped it in the tube. But I did like it. It blended out really well. It's easy to apply. It just doesn't have enough coverage that I need. I have obviously repurchased it and I will continue to. And I have a Instant Age Rewind. This I've actually been meaning to put in an empties video for about 6 months. It has been completely empty. This is the Brightener shade, which is the very pink toned. I know they have just released more shades as well. I personally really like the pink shade underneath my eyes. I find that the pink tone of it helps to disguise my dark circles as well as it does actually brighten underneath my eyes. My face is quite yellow. I myself am quite yellow, so I'm not entirely sure if the pink still matches me again. I have a backup in my drawer. I actually have the colour Fair as well, which I haven't even used either of them yet. I'm still on the fence about deciding whether or not this is worth to repurchase because it does, now that I've switched all my powders around and I figured out what I'm doing, it might actually be a bit better because I honestly haven't used this in like a year. Still am on the fence about whether or not it is worth it to repurchase a nearly $20 concealer for what it does, because it creases pretty bad. But I really like it. I like it. I'll just have to open one of my others. I just hate opening a concealer and then like not using it every single day. And I've got a Rimmel one open and one of my Focalure ones. So yeah, I should probably open it. I have my Bud K eyebrow pomade, which was in chocolate, and still stuff in here, but I can't freaking use it. It dried up so bad that it's almost like a freaking rock inside. So yeah, I did actually end up repurchasing my ABH pomade, but I would definitely repurchase this again as well. It worked perfectly fine. I have another packet of the Kmart makeup wipes. Makeup wipes are probably going to be one of the like constant things you will see in every person's empties videos because we use them for everything. Second last product is the Lush Pink Peppermint Foot Lotion. I got a little sample of it when I went and actually did all my Lush haul that gave me this bag. I got a sample of it because I wasn't quite sure if it was going to work for me, and I think it's really, really, really good. It smells amazing and it was really nice, but I think that it's not a daily one. I think if my feet were already nice, I could use this, but I need a really thick, heavy foot cream. While it's the freaking summer, I am not putting lotion on my feet and then socks to go to bed. It is way too hot for that. Like, it's too hot for clothes. So I was not wearing socks to go to bed, and I kicked them off anyway. So it works really nice. It just doesn't work on the really bad parts of my heels. But if I got my feet really nice, I would totally repurchase this. I would even buy it for body lotion. I'd buy it for hand cream. It just made my whole body smell great, and it's peppermint, so you can't go wrong. Last item is my moisturizer. This is the Clean and Clear Essentials Moisturizer. Oil-free, moisturizes without greasiness, and helps prevent pimples and blackheads. This is my favorite moisturizer that I have tried so far. I had repurchased it. It's in my little cupboard right now, and I love it. This is probably like my 6th bottle. I've got one in there, as I said, and it just works. It does exactly what it says. It moisturizes without greasiness, and it helps prevent pimples and blackheads. I have to say, the weekends that I'm at my dad's and I use a different moisturizer, my face actually breaks out. I thought that it was just the change of environments that was doing it, but I realized it's this. So instead of buying 2 sets of moisturizers, I just chuck the one I have in my bag, and it works perfectly. So it says it works deep down to the pores to help prevent acne, and it contains salicylic acid to help clear your pores, and it aids in pimple and blackhead prevention. Now, my blackheads in my nose have not been getting as bad lately. I have to say, because of this, because I use a charcoal face wash, and also because of that black peel-off mask, my face has been amazing. But this is my favorite moisturizer. That was everything that was in my empties. I thought it was going to be really quick, and I've still been sitting here talking for nearly half an hour. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Please check out my description box down below for all of my social media sites. All of these products, if I can, link them down below. If not, I will just list them there. And just because some of these things are not available, or things like the Kmart wipes, I can't, like, you can't buy them on Kmart online. You can't buy any of their beauty products online, so I can't actually link them, so I'll just list them. Things like that. So everything will be down below, as well as my social media. Hit the subscribe button while you are down there, because I really would like the subscribers. I have been debating whether or not it has been worth it to continue doing YouTube, but I've decided that I'm going to keep doing it, because it's not up to the subscribers I have, it's whether or not I feel comfortable doing it, and I still do. So please hit the subscribe button, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!